check the feed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Damn!
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
think you're funny, don't you?
Toy
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticon scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Loki's on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shelf presence wild. From box to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Destro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stays stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's hit in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk it, we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Moving news rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From failures to theories, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on Films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
Stories to stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way. This
I don't remember. Dude, that was like a porno.
That's such an old movie.
Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feel. We talk, we break it every single time.
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Marvel Legends series, X-Men 97 Jubilee. Now I picked her up from, I think, Walmart. I found her in stock. I don't have a Jubilee for my X-Men, and I am kind of building like an X-Men 97 shelf and wanted to add her to it. I know there's a little bit different changes in this one as opposed to her from the original Flee from the series, but close enough. So I wanted to add her to that X-Men 90s shelf. So first off, let's kind of take a look at her in the packaging. So really not much, it's just a regular carded. You can see the artwork on the side, the X-Men 97 logo with the team right there, and that was the kind of look I wish they did, but I get it. And then here's the back with all the cross cells. I think the only one I'm missing from this, no, I'm missing 3. I don't have Sunspot, more for Logan. These are all over at Walmart. Hopefully they start clearance the crap out of those. But let's get the turntable out of the way and get her out of the packaging. Tilt this camera down a little bit and free her. kind of like some of the accessories they gave her, like the whole soda and then the effect pieces for her hands. Probably just to get part of the tape off, not the whole thing. I will have to say, like, one of the biggest things I dislike in like opening new figures in the mainline Transformers does it is those plastic ties. Sometimes the tape can get annoying, but I prefer that over the ties. Now, the one concern I kind of have with her is how thick her coat is. But I will have to say, it actually feels pretty soft compared to like White Queen or Emma Frost. Like, this actually feels really like limber enough, you know, to where it's not going to impede too much of her articulation or just movement. So let's take a look at that figure, get a close up. There's her face. Here is the side. I like the X-Men 97 aesthetic, but like I said, this is feels real nice and loose, so like it's not going to get in the way. So let's go over her articulation. She can go that far forward, that far back. Good tilt, 360 of course. Her shoulders real smooth, can get past 90. No butterflies. Can do 360. Bicep swivel, pinless double jointed elbows, really good run. Wrist swivel, there is a little bit of pivot back and forth. The collar cuff kind of gets in the way. She has an upper torso. We can get a little bit of wiggle around, nothing forward, a little bit back. Hips, nothing drop down, can go that far forward, nothing back, can do, that's how far she can do the splits. Thigh swivel, double jointed knee, pinless, smooth. She has a quote unquote boot cut. She doesn't really have a boot, but you got the swivel. The foot can go that far back, can go that far forward, and then she does have a rocker. So let's go over her accessories. Now the current hands on her, she has a fist on the left, and then like a shooting sparks on the right. And so she has that same hand for the left, and then her additional right hand is so she can hold her cup of soda that she came with. Also, she got a pair of Blast Effects, Sparkly Effects hands, and that's probably what I'll have her displayed fighting my 97 Sentinel. And let's move on to size comparisons. Alright, first off, here she is next to Jada Toys' Cammy. Pretty much same height. Here's a G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Commander. Since I just reviewed it, I can use him. That's really the Classified. Here's the Mole Rat Stage 2. Marvel Legends. Oh no! Rhino. She doesn't really want to stand that well on this table. Then last but not least, always gotta show him off, the Maximum Hulk. Alright, let's move on to final thoughts. Alright, let's move on to my final thoughts. First off, I just want to say her joints are buttery smooth. They feel real nice. The coat is a positive. The how loose it feels compared to the cloak that came with Emma Frost, like, it's night and day. It's like, why couldn't they done Emma Frost's cape like they did with Jubilee's coat? Negatives really is there's a little bit of limitation in articulation, like in that upper torso doesn't move around a whole lot. The head a little bit as well, but other than that, she feels really good. Definitely recommend if you're building an X-Men, a 90s X-Men shelf. I know the look is a little bit different as what we're used to from the animated show, but I think it's a good fill-in for now. But that's all I have for this one. If you could like this video. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you like or what you dislike about this figure. Also, share this video. And then while you're at it, check out the links in the description to all my socials. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, Twitch. I post new reels, videos, shorts, whatever they're called, on those sites daily. And then all those videos get compiled to a live pre-record that we do Tuesday at 1:30 a.m. for news and review. Don't have to watch it live. It's intended to something that you might just throw on while you're at work. So check that out every Tuesdays at 1:30 a.m. Also, my reviews drop every Tuesday and every Friday. Transformers Tuesday, Action Figure Friday at 1:30 p.m. And then Thursday we go live. Currently we are doing blocky builds. Those start at 10:30 p.m. So come join, hang out, chat. I like to try to stay interactive with the chat as I'm building the blocky sets. And then last but not least, to end up the week on my channel, Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Men on Films. Me and the boys get together. We talk movies, movie topics, movie like gimmicks. We'll do tier ratings and/or tournaments, kind of like what we're doing now. But that's all I got. I'd like to thank everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Take care and peace.
Talib 910 Midi collects, yeah, that's the name. From shelves to the screen, still playing the game. The YouTube dead, better culture credit. If you love collectibles, this where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, X for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live. Yeah, we building a base, community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel, yeah, elevate. Follow, like, share, let the algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live, let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feed. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it buzzing online, we talk it, we break it every single time.